And again, the whole point of Real Deal here is for me to share with you as much information as I can to help you on your life and your journey. And so my first ceremony, I hadn't had one in 5 years, and I was really curious about how it was going to go. Dennis said, Brian, for my first ceremony, I took a half a dose. And I was like, okay, Dennis. He said, so I think you should take a full dose. And I was like, okay, thanks, Dennis. I'm not sure I'm ready for that, but whatever you say. So I had a full dose. It was me and Dennis and Daniel who ran the place there. And I had a really strong and powerful experience. I didn't purge, and I got reminded of how far my life has come in 6 years since I previously drank ayahuasca, when London Real was just nothing more than an idea, really, in a few episodes. I only had a few significant people in my life. I was still transitioning from banking, not really happy, no great life practices, no great goals, no great connections with you and all my guests. And I was actually really proud of myself, because a lot of time in psychedelic experiences, I'll be honest with you, I beat myself up. I just go in there and I take Brian to the cleaners and I'm like, you should be better and you should be nicer and you should be working harder and you should be helping more people. And sometimes it just ends up being just so brutal that I get out of there and I feel like I've just been beat up. So this was kind of nice, and it gave me some outlines of things I needed to think about. And I'll go ahead and read you from some of my notes on this first ceremony. It's a little personal, but I feel like we know each other, right? And so this is some of the things that it told me on my first ceremony. And again, this is here, my first ceremony, and they have the notes here. And again, it said to me, the possibilities are limitless. It said, meditate on your death. I remember I visualized my own funeral. I was in an open casket in a suit. I actually looked pretty damn good, I thought. And I was wondering, what are they gonna say at my funeral? What are they gonna write on my gravestone? And it's not gonna be about how much money I made or all these things I accomplished. It's gonna be about the people's lives I touched and the good that I did in the world. And it was just a great reminder to realize that that's all we ever remember about someone when they die, about what they did for other people. So that was really powerful. I got a message to educate my children actively, stop taking a passive role and just outsource it to schools. I got really a big message to pay more attention to Mariana and make her the queen and build her a castle and honor her. I got messages about each one of you who's watching me right now, that behind every view on Facebook, on YouTube, is a real person with hopes and dreams and emotions and problems. And I really need to connect with you and not just say, oh, another 1 million views this month or another 4 million views this month, to really think about the people that are behind the views. So that's really, really important. And finally, just to listen to my team and really listen to my customers. And that was the first big message that I got. And it's really important that I got that. And that was really my first ceremony.